We were trying to do the live stream in the watch rooms, but for some reason it wasn't letting us share screen. Facebook, we gonna have to fight. I'm sorry. Hello. You couldn't see my face, but you heard me talking. I'm here. I was like, oh, you can't even see my face. We tried to go live in the watch room, but it was not letting us be great because Facebook be trying it. So here we are. But yes, we're still excited to be here for our midday check-in. Today is a more chill, shoot the shit type vibe. We're not really going to have a presentation or anything like that, though I do have some dope videos and some conversation to share with you. So I'm going to prep my little screens here because I have some videos, I have some songs and a lot of things that I want to share for National Dance Day here in the midday check. And I'm also going to share the live stream or the link. So if you want to jump in the room with me, I can have up to 4 people at a time. So I'm trying to find that. But while I do that, what is I want to ask questions about dance specifically. So, okay. Are you an icebreaker? Are you I'm a dancer type person, or I like to watch dance type person? Which one would you prefer? Do you prefer to watch dance or to dance yourself? And also make sure in the comments or click the link at the top of the screen so that we can see your name. We can see you when you're commenting. So make sure that you click that and give Facebook permission to do that. And I'm double checking to make sure. I know I'm live on YouTube, so I'm just making sure we're good to go. Yes, we are good to go here. Yeah, so make sure you click that link at the top of the screen so that I can see your face when you make comments and things like that. So we can all be on the same page. But I'm going to give folks a little bit of time. I see somebody just jumped in. I'm going to give folks another minute or so just to jump in and oh, I see what you're saying now, Sheba. I didn't. Facebook be playing. So I don't know. I want you guys to be able to share your videos too, because I know Asha, you had a video that you wanted to share. If you want to just send it to me, if it's easier that way, let me know. That way I can just share it. If it's a YouTube or whatever it is, you could just send me the link and I can share it that way. And then I already have the video the teaser that you sent me, Sheba. So I got that and we're good to go there. But yes, it is National Dance Day. So what is your, like, are you a dancer or are you a supporter? Like, I'm a watch, I'm gonna cheer you on. You get your life. I'm both. I'm definitely both. When I take class, I love, like, obviously I love the dance portion of it. I love dancing and performing in dance classes, but I also enjoy watching and cheering people on as they're dancing. So yeah, that's me. So I'd love to hear about you and what you got going on. So I'm just prepping my screens in the back while I wait for you guys to answer these questions. I got my little copyright free music playing in the background. Because yes, I have another video here. Where are you? That I want to share that Sheba sent. There she is. Pause. All right. The question was, are you more of a dancer or a dance supporter? So are you the one that's like, when you go to the club, you're the one out there like, hey, getting your life? Or are you the one sipping on your drink, watching your friend and filming her and turning her up? I'm definitely both. I know both too. Like, my sister is definitely the supporter. Whenever I'm dancing at a club, she'll be like, let's go, sis. And I always have like a video of it because she always is filming. She's a supporter. So I love that. So yeah, which one of those are you? Yes, while I get these videos. So while we're here, while we're doing that, I love this video because it reminds me of how it feels to like be supported. Like I think that was the caption of this too, but they went off in this video. It was really quick and cute. But I just want to watch this with you. I love it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, let me know. Yeah, yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yes, motherfucking ma'am. Yes, tell you about let him know.
I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. Like how she was going in. Actually, I want to watch it one more time because how the person in the background, that's the support I'm talking about. That's the support that I'm gonna need from all my friends, and I'm gonna need to give to all my friends, especially when dancing, because it's definitely like you have to feel and be confident to be able to move in public and like to dance in public. That's not something that's just easy to do. So I thought this was so cute, and I want to watch it one more time because I love this. I can sit here and watch this all day because they killed that. The whole squad.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, let me know. Yeah, yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yes, motherfucking ma'am. Yes, tell me about it.
I love it. She went in. She went in. All right, I'm going to put this on pause for a second because I want to make sure that we're okay here. So hold on one second. You're welcome. You know, we had to help Miss Sheba out because her technical difficulties sometimes, but you getting there, boo. You getting there. You hear her on the phone? I love it. I love it. I love it. But yeah, she went crazy, right? Crazy. And I love the vibe of the person, whoever was behind the camera. She was like, yes, yes. That's a dance supporter right there. That's a supporter. Like, that's how my sis is when we're out and about and I'm like getting my life. Do y'all see this rainbow over here? Do you see this? Give me a thumbs up if you see this rainbow. Is it just me? That's dope. Where is that coming from? That's too dope. But yes, that's the type of support I'm talking about. You know, we got to support each other. We got to support each other. So I want to jump into talking about Be Seen. I want to talk about Be Seen. If you haven't heard the record, if you haven't heard the song, I'm going to play it for you right now. You see the rainbow? Isn't that crazy? It's crazy. I think is it my computer? I don't know. That's dope though. I didn't do that on purpose, but that's dope. But yes, I want to talk about Be Seen. I want to talk about the song. So we're going to go ahead and play this. I'm going to play it through just so we can hear it first. And this is from and create or the artist here is Asha. These are her bars, her lyrics, and she went off. When I first heard this and I didn't know who it was, and then she was like, oh no, that was Asha. And Asha was like, oh yeah, that was me. I had to get up and leave. I got up and left my home. I left. Cause she's so dope. She's so dope. I know, right? Keep the rainbow filter. It's not a filter, but it is today. I love it. So yeah, I want us to listen to the song together. And just we could talk about our reaction to it. I definitely want to have a conversation about that. So let me pull this up. All right, make sure the volume is turned up because you know what's the vibe. Oh, just play. Oh, okay. I know what I'm gonna do. Oh, it actually downloads to my music. Okay, dope. All right, I have to reshare my screen in another way because I want to make sure that the song plays and you can actually hear it. So let me move into sharing the window instead of the screen. Boop, 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 boom, bam. There we go. Give me, oh wait, let me do it again because I don't think I shared with audio, and you got to be able to hear it for sure. So I'm gonna share it again. Technical difficulties, man. Not even technical difficulties, just tech in general. It can be a trip. It can really be a trip. So we're gonna make sure that we get this going, so that you guys can hear the song. And I want to hear your reactions in the comments. I want to hear your reactions to the music, to the song, to this bop, because it's a whole bop. Make sure you let me know if you can hear it. I'm gonna play it right now, okay? So make sure you let me know that you can hear it, so that we can vibe out together. Come on, sound effects. Okay, use the computer. There we go. Let me know if you can hear.
Black Lions.
Celebrate, empower,
Try again. Can you hear now?
network. Yes, moms don't say no. 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 What? We gon' celebrate you, give you your flowers now. Thinking you don't deserve it, this song will show you how. Breathe in, breathe out, recognize that you're still here. It's in your DNA, after God, nothing to fear. Grateful, tears, disappointments in vain. It's the bullshit, the dirt, plus the sunshine and rain. Got my roots deep in this earth, mother certifies his birth. Love my seeds, watch them grow. Dandelions, know your worth. Celebrate, empower, educate, network. Yes, moms don't say no. 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 Why? You queen in the mirror with your crown on. Draped in for armor just before I put my grind on. I tap my spine on. Activate his power. Direct liaison to greatness that will follow. Taking a trip in my mind. I see, I know, and I do understand. I see kindness to my shine. Not that I can't, look what I do. My shine's brighter than diamond. I feel the heat from pressure. And I have faith, love, wisdom, and lead with just with who I am. Celebrate, empower, educate, network. Yes, moms don't say no. 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 Like yesterday when I was writing this song, asking how do I connect to all the yes moms. Give and forgive, that's what he said. So I'ma take my pride and shame and make today the day. Fuck it, throw them bags away. The lighter the low, the higher I fly. The less is earned, make me qualified. You make the mistake if you ain't never tried. Failure means that I am customized. Won't be no other. What to your mother? Taste the sweetness from my labor fruit. Now come and see what it gets from you. Celebrate, empower, educate, network. Yes, moms don't say no. 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 What?
I love you, mommy, in the heart.
In the heart.
My name is Judea. Yes, yes, babies don't say no anymore. Yes, babies don't say no anymore. Yes, babies don't say no anymore. Mommy, I like you in the heart, mommy.
Empower,
I love you, mommy,
educate,
in the heart.
network. Yes, moms don't say no.
I love you,
Yes, moms
mommy.
don't say no. Yes, moms don't say no. Yes, moms don't say no. What?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So good. So good, Asha. Like I said, when I first heard, I was just like, it just, woo! I just get so excited. It's such a bop. And you're like, it's not just a matter of it being like great music in the background, like great, the beat is dope. A lot of times you just hear like, oh, that beat is dope, but you don't really listen to the lyrics. No, it's both for you, boo. Both. Because you're speaking I love how you aligned with the mission of Yes Mom, celebrate, empower, educate, network. Like, and you really embodied that through the song. And I felt it through the song. Every time I hear it, I feel it through the song. Side note, I did just share the link. If you want to join in here, I know Asha, you had a video you wanted to share. So if you want to join in, you're more than welcome to do so. But yes, oh my gosh, like the vibe. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And you are speaking words of empowerment. They're so strong. I can hear it. Like when I created the dance to this, like when I choreographed the line dance to this, I've told you guys this already. It literally took me like 15, maybe max 30 minutes to do this because it just came out so natural. And I had you guys in my head the whole time too, thinking about the lounge party and like the types of dances that we were doing and how we were vibing off each other. And I just took a lot of that movement from you guys, and I put that into our line dance. So I want to hear another part, or I want to watch or listen to that again. And I want to listen to a specific portion of it because Asha, baby, you did that, baby. You did that. So it's I think it's the right here in the first verse. I'm going to play it again. I'm pretty sure it's the first verse.
This song gon' show you what's in your DNA. After God, nothing to fear. Pray for the tears that support it's in vain. It's the bullshit, the hurt plus the sunshine and rain. Got my roots deep in this earth. Mother certified since birth. Love my seeds, watch them grow. Dandelions know your worth.
Yes. Okay. I don't think did I play it? Did you hear it? Let me know if you heard that. But she said, man, let me play it one more time because I wanted to make sure you guys could hear it. The Facebook threw my whole vibe off, guys. Like I feel like all over the place and discombobulated, but we gonna push through. Right here. Been certified since birth. Been certified since birth. Okay. Been certified since birth, boo. Like you didn't have to do anything. You were born. And how many times have I said that? So the fact that like we just align in that way, you just put that in there like that, and like, oh, I align with that so much. I align with that so very much, and that part just stood out to me. Breathe in, breathe out, recognize that you're still here. Yes, I love it. I love it so much. Yes, moms, be seen. Yes, moms, be seen. You need to be seen. You are seen. And we want you to know that you're seen. And that's why, Asha, this song hits so hard because it's like that message is all up in there. That message is all up in there. Okay. So with that being said, we had, obviously the line dance was created from this song. And like I said, my process of creating the line dance, it took like 30 minutes because it hit different. Like I was just able to whip that out. And so I wanted to show a little teaser of our practice for the line dance here that we did over the weekend that I thought was so great to get together with you guys and to see the progress that we were making and like be able to work together and dance together. I know I wasn't able to stay there the full time. I had some other stuff going on too with the self-love celebration, but it was amazing to be able to come with you guys and like practice with you and allow you guys to like really get confident in it because you're supposed to be confident. You know what I'm saying? So I want to watch this and I want us to kind of get inspired, and we're going to all learn this so we can go to the club and just vibe. We're just going to vibe. We're just going to bust out and dance one day. And that's it. Okay. Do a nice stretch back on your side. All right, we're going to turn to the side and let your hands go to the floor. Touch your toes. We're as close as you can. If it's too much, hands on your knees. So we had a nice little warm up together, and we really brought that to life. Yes. Look at Sheba.
Hit
Get your mic.
Hit. Dash. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 2. Turn it 3, 4 to the left, 5 and 6, and left foot, 7, and turn 8. Yeah, so without your arms, just going step, turn, 5, 6. Do that with me. Left, turn, 5, 6, 7, 8. Left, turn. One more time, and left, turn. Good. Now add your arms. 4, head, 5, 6, 7, 8, arm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left arm. 5, 6. Rock it to the right. Fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Arms. 5, 6, 7, 8. Up. 1, 2, 3. Jump one arm. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yes, it was so much fun, wasn't it? I really loved like coming together, and I can't wait to continue on with this and like continue dancing with you guys and like learning with the Yes Moms group and like dancing with you. And it's just so much fun to be able to come together and vibe. And that's why dance is so important, because it brings together community. It's not just about like being a good dancer or like being a pro dancer. It's also like it brings together community. It brings us together. Sheba says, this dance is a whole mood. Love the choreography. Yes. Like I said, I thought about us when I did this. Like I wanted us to feel like at home in the choreography. I didn't want it to feel foreign. I didn't want it to feel like, oh, I don't feel right on my body. Like there are some challenges, but that's the beautiful part about dance is there's going to be challenge. And when you can overcome it, that's when you're like, oh my gosh, I got that. Just like Sheba, you were mentioning when we did the offsite, you were like, oh, I definitely am better now than I was in the offsite. Like I'm dancing it better now. And that's the beautiful part about dance is that you can overcome some challenges and really come into yourself in that way. And that's what I love. So I want to ask another question. I have a few dance questions here. Do you prefer to dance alone or with other people? Do you prefer to dance alone or with other people? And yes, it definitely shows uniqueness. It definitely shows uniqueness. Thank you. I feel like we have to. I mean, we have to. We got to stand out, dandelions. You know what I'm saying? Got to stand out. So yes, are you a dance alone person or are you a dance with other people? Sheba, you are so right. We had so much fun practicing together. It feels so good to dance and to be seen. Yes. I love it so much. I love it so much. And just hearing the song makes you want to get rowdy, like in a like the most productive way possible. Like I'm just trying to be out here reaching my goals, being a queen and wearing my crown. Okay. That's the type of vibe that I feel with the song and with the dance as well. And like just being able to come together in that way. So yes, I love it so much. I love it so much. Again, your question, I probably should have put this in the little thing, but I didn't think about it. Your question, are you a dancer alone or are you a dancer with other people? Like, which one do you prefer? Which one do you like more? I personally like both. It just depends on what I'm feeling. Sometimes if I'm like in a mood where I'm like, I just want to dance without thinking about, because for me, when I dance, I also am thinking about other people in a sense, especially when I'm like taking class or something like that, because a lot of times I want to support and cheer other people on. So I'm thinking about other people as well. But when I'm dancing for myself, I'll literally get dressed. I used to do this in Chicago all the time. I haven't done it here yet, but I would get dressed, go to a club that would be like up the street from my apartment, get a drink or two and just dance. I wear my dance clothes, some gym shoes, and I don't want to dance with nobody. I just want to dance in the middle of the floor. Leave me alone. Because I need to let it out. I need to express myself. And that's my way of expressing myself. Sheba says, I like dancing in both ways. I'm a free spirit. I just listen to the beat and vibe out. Yes, of course. That fits you very much. I definitely can see that. That it just takes you to a place. I remember you mentioning that you like to dance when you're cleaning, and that's a whole vibe. You can get in that vibe. I know Tara mentioned that as well. She likes to dance when she's cleaning, and being alone in that way is fun. I dance with other people. It doesn't matter to me. I'll dance at my desk while working. You can join me. Yes. I love that. I dance down the street sometimes, y'all. Like if I listen, not sometimes, often. If I'm listening to music while walking, like if I'm going to wherever, just going for a walk or if I'm walking somewhere. I will, if I'm playing music, you're likely, if you were to drive past me while I'm walking, you're likely to see me like dancing down the street. Anytime music comes on, I'm probably gonna be dancing. Just like just now when the Be Seen song was on, I can't even help but move. I can't help it. So it doesn't matter to me either. It's like if music is on, you're probably gonna catch me dancing. So I feel you with that, Asha. I even dance when I eat something good. Yes, you do. I've seen you do that too. But I do that as well. I get like a little wiggle. It's like a little happy dance, right? It's like a little, this food is good. I feel that on a spiritual level. I'm about to dance while I eat my breakfast because I haven't eaten this morning. I've been doing this little fast in the morning where I wait until after 11 or so to eat breakfast. So I'm about to do my little happy dance when I have my breakfast. Speaking of, Sheba, I know this is involving dance, but I want to hear how your fast went. Maybe we can have that conversation outside of this, but I would love to hear. I know that your fast is over now, so I would love to hear how your benefits that you got from that, but we don't have to share that here. Just a side note, I want to hear that from you. But yes, Asha, I know your inspiration came from Yes Moms and the mission and thinking about the dandelions and wanting to empower all of us and so we can all be on the same wavelength. I want to know how you got that internal motivation to really like let that out in the way that you said it, because it's not just the words. If you listen to the way that you are rapping, and I'm sure you, I mean, obviously you know this because you're the artist, but what did you channel when you were spitting? Because you have this tone in your voice, and that's what really makes me want to like the know your roots, that part when we hit that, I hit it like that because of the way that you said it. I want to play it again, just that part. Let me find it. Yeah, I think it's right here. It's the same part that I just played actually, but I want to hear that part again because that the way that you said it, that a lot of times like the emphasis in music as a dancer, you have to emphasize that. You have to make the music come to life by the way that you move. So think about that next time we do our line dance as well, like really emphasizing those movements because you're making the words come alive. Ultimately is what you're doing. So this part right here is what I'm talking about. That part right there. That. Where did your motivation come from when you were spitting? Because you had some fire in you, and I know you were thinking about Yes Moms. How exactly did it relate to you? Because for me, when I'm dancing in that sense, and I'm thinking about what you're saying, and I'm feeling it, I'm like, it's like I'm feeling so empowered that it's like a little bit of oomph behind it, a little bit of like, no, yeah, I'm about that life. I'm about these goals. Like there's that sense behind it. So I would love to hear that from you. I would love to hear where you were in that. I know it's probably gonna take a little time to find. So yes, in the meantime, in between time, is this the one? No, I have another video I want to show you. And if you have any videos, like any YouTube videos or anything like that, or Instagram or whatever, you can copy and paste the link into the comment section and I'll be able to share that on the screen. So definitely let me know if you have any videos, just pop it in here and I can share that on the screen as well. But yeah, I want to hear that. And then I think I already asked you guys the question. Yeah, I already just asked you guys the question. So I want to show this next little clip. Let me pull it up. I feel like I'm on Zoom right now because nothing is like everything. There's so many different things that I have to like click right now because I didn't get to put it in here in advance. So now I'm like, oh, get this, get that, get this. And I feel like I'm on Zoom, which is, I like this way better than Zoom. But I'm just saying. So yes. Oh, I'm like, what is happening? I feel you. Yes, you should join. Yes. Okay, so so Asha is in line. She's in line to come in. Asha and Sheba. Make make sure you mute me so that it doesn't echo. You good? Yeah. Let me just talk and see if I can hear myself. I can hear you. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't hear myself, so we're good. I'm gonna let you in now. Look at the countdown.
Hey,
Hey, girl. Hey.
hey, girl. Hey, thank you for allowing me to be on the camera with you to answer this question.
Of
And
course.
thank you, people, for the suggestion because I was typing, but it's better to speak it.
It really is.
So it's now a good time to go ahead and
Yeah,
answer
go
this.
ahead, answer the question. Jump in.
So first and foremost, like I always love music, and I just accept that that is a gift that my father has blessed me with to be a part of my life, um, and to be able to resonate with Yes Mom. Yes Moms is such uh, a foundation of where you can connect and network and be in and relate to people. And
Mhm.
so part of being relatable is that authenticity. So that was where that came from, where um, the whole first verse was really kind of like something more so to like put myself into the audience. So I was more so like rapping to myself and
Mhm.
putting myself in that situation. So I had to remind myself, like, no, you done been through some stuff, but you still here. But somebody else can relate to that. So it was just kind of like first touching in with myself first and just breaking down and being vulnerable more so in the first verse. The second verse was more so kind of like on that encouragement side. I definitely wanted to bring in all the elements of the acronym being seen,
Yeah.
celebrated, empowered, educate, and networking. And so I definitely wanted to incorporate that empowerment there, and it just really came from a place of just like, what would I say to myself? Um, the third verse was actually all of them. I love them because I felt like they came to me in different at different times. Like it all didn't come at one time.
Mhm.
Um, each verse had a journey, and the third verse was one where I had to be totally vulnerable because I was pressed against time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm, I'm like, I gotta hurry up.
Sometimes
And
that'll push it on out, right?
right, right. And I didn't and I have that gift of being a perfectionist, but you know that can work against you sometimes. So it was that battle of like, this has to be right, but I can't overthink it. I can't, it put it down and then fix it, or just get it out first. Get that. I love that raw. That raw is part of who I am. That's part of like that in the first verse where, the sunshine, the rain, the bullshit, all that, like all that makes that dandelion grow and push through all that stuff. You gotta have all that, You gotta have the good, bad, ugly, and beautiful. So going into the third verse of it, it was more like a testimony because it was like I have to be completely vulnerable right here. And so part of it, the I think for me, where I take most credit in doing so in the writing of it is being obedient to what was given to me to say. Because most importantly, although I included myself in being in the audience and being a part of the dandelion congregation of needing to hear that message, um, I didn't want to. I didn't want Asha to give the message. I wanted the Most High to give His message, and for me to just be used as a tool to get the right, to spread His seeds, spread that. And so it was just really that off. And then how it came out, that's just how He told me to say it.
Yes, ma'am. I love every single piece of that answer. There's so many layers there, and you can tell there's many layers in the song, in the lyrics, in the way that you presented, and the message. So I love that you kind of took us there. Where'd you go? Oh, she's gone. Well, I'm gonna keep going until she pops back in. But I love the way that I'm gonna keep talking to you, Asha, because I'm sure you can still hear me. But I love the way that you really channeled that energy and being able to allow God to speak through you. That's so powerful because it's not just your message; it's you know, it's going to reach so many more people, to the point where now they're able to feel what you're saying and they're able to connect. Sorry, I lost you there, but there you are.
It's okay. Yeah, I can still hear you.
Yeah. So yeah. So I really love that. I really love that you shared that and how, you know, it really connected with you in that way. Where did Sheba go now? You were in line, Sheba. Get back in line, girl, because I'm about to pop you in here too. But yeah, I really love that. I really love that. So did you have like a time? Did you have time where you kind of sat in prayer and you connected in order to relay this message, or was it like you were speaking to God while you were writing?
Girl, me and the Lord wrote that song together, honey. He was just like, I'm like, oh, what do I say right here? What do I say? Like, it's got to be hot. Like, I feel that. What we supposed to put right here? Don't let me get involved. You tell me what to say, because I know you're gonna come with something. And so we like, yeah, we was in the room vibing out, dancing and
Hey.
we was in there, we was in the studio together basically. We was in there just kicking it, putting the song together. And I feel like that was like part of Yes Moms is you know, when you're saying yes, like you're being your most vulnerable self and saying yes to your calling, to your purpose. And so I felt like literally in seeking souls, like how do I connect to the Yes Moms? How do I say how do we, everybody, you know, could be, you know, all women could be a Yes Mom to some sort of degree, but it's the people that are supposed to be resonated and moved by it, the people who's supposed to come into this calling and into the organization and be a part of it and part of its growth. How do I get in touch with those people? How do I, when they hear it, how do they know that their name was just called so that way they can come to this? So that was what that was going for. And there's stories to tell. I mean, there's so many stories that people are their different lives that are lived. But like once you start talking to people and people start sharing their stories and not just the pretty side that you see, when they start talking about some of the things that most people don't share and they don't talk about and go through. So they go through it alone, or you feel like you're going through it alone. But you know, once those conversations are shared, you find out how relatable everyone really is to one another and
Yeah.
how you can actually like work in that community to you know, to be seen.
Absolutely. Wow. That's so powerful. And the fact that you allowed yourself to be in that vulnerable space, that's the biggest way to connect with people because they can feel it. It's not just a matter of like, oh, that example. I understand that example. It's like, no, I feel what she's saying. Like I feel where she's going. And that's the biggest way to connect with people. That's the biggest way. And that definitely influenced the movement that I created as well. And like, because like I said, you have to make the words come to life with your movement. And so that's what I did when I listened to what you were saying. I listened to how the inflection in your voice, the way the beat was moving in the background, how that made me feel. I connected with all of that to create the movement. So it doesn't just come from like, you know, it's not just random movement. I'm trying to make it look cool. It's like I'm connecting
Mm-hmm.
with the artist. So I was connecting with you. I was connecting with the beat. And then also like thinking about everyone like you, same thing that you were saying, where you want to like reach folks, you want to reach the Dandelions and let them know like, no, we're here and you are important and you matter and you're empowered and we have this education for you. We want you to learn and network with each other. Like all of that is being communicated through the movement and the music.
And I'm looking for Sheba to join in too, because her I was, while I was trying to type this together, and I'm glad she came in and said just come in and have a conversation. But I think the most beautiful thing, the most beautiful experience is it was an idea. And so the conversation was you know, Sheba sharing what she heard for the thing. And you know what that first conversation sounded like. Okay, well, what do you hear? What do you want? Like, what's your idea? So when, you know, Yes Moms Don't Say No comes on, like, what do you hear? So she ain't hear no. She heard that. Like she heard that beat drop. She heard like, hey, like, so I'm like, okay. So like taking her vibe, taking the mission for Yes Moms, and because it wasn't a personal song, you know, for myself. It wasn't like I was just you know, in my feelings and being like, okay, I'm gonna write a song about how I feel. It was like, no, this is for a different platform. And so to have someone's idea and translate it and then put it into a song, there she go, to put it into a song and then to hear that product and then to see everybody's reaction. Like when the first time I did like the first verse, we were all in the kitchen and it was kind of like that scene from Hustle and Flow where it's like, "Boom, that track."
Pump that, pump that. I said, when you hear that beat,
That's what she said. That's what she said she wanted. So the journey started with finding the right beat. I want to make a shout out to Black Lions. I found their beat. They have some good ones on SoundCloud. So that's where we found the beat, and that was the one that just really started pulling that energy. And I'm like, okay, Lloyd, you like this? I like it too. And we rock with that. And so to see the response, and then for it to be something that now you got the line dance to it, like, so that's the beautiful part, because it was an idea that you couldn't see. You just had to like visualize it and then like take these steps into now you got the beat, you got the song, you got the dance, you got the podcast. Like it's a whole moving thing. So it's dope. So big ups to you, She, because that was your idea.
But thank you. I also want to add in there, like, sorry, y'all know me in technology, so it's a work in progress. But you know what? I'm gonna claim all of that because I ain't gonna stay being technically challenged.
Right.
Okay, that's the first and foremost. But also, I wanted to add that DJ Crucial, as well, which is a Yes Mom member, Adrian's husband. He came and did the track with Asha, and he produced the song that we're talking about now. And it was so lit, y'all. Like it was so lit to just see them both in their element and them going back and forth. And it was funny how we all got in the room together. You know, tons of laughing, tons of cracking jokes and stuff like that to like kind of lessen the ease of what's going to happen. How's this look? Like so many technical difficulties went into the experience, but we overcame and we pushed through to get it done. But the part where you were just talking about, Asha, was when you knew you had something was Adrian was sitting in the corner and she was just, you know, being part and just like listening. But as soon as she heard that beat, she was like, and then when she heard Asha spit, then she was like, like same. So I was like, it's coming together. It's coming together. So literally, it was just like, God, thank you for just bringing it full circle. Thank you for just adding little pieces, bits here, and just bringing it further and further. The more you do, the more you work, the more he gives. And so that was like it's happening. And then the tie-in was like when Shan put her arm up like this in the dance, and then she goes like this. Like literally, that is my that's what I think about this. It's like, yes.
Yes.
That is it. So yeah, that's my take.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. And to see everybody together. And I know not everybody was even in the space at the same time, but just seeing everybody like come together and start learning and dancing and like and vibing off the song and like vibing off each other. That was so dope. That was so dope. So ladies, how did you feel during the practice at the end compared to the beginning? What was the difference in how you felt when you were dancing in the very beginning of the practice compared to when you wrapped up the last one at the end? And hey, Tara.
Hey, Tara.
For me, like, y'all know I have two left beats all day long. And I love the fact that in this song, it did challenge me to be able to learn a count. Like Asha was in my head, Shan was in my head, and I'm just like 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Like, but it made me be able to see how and have that appreciation for learning new things. And that's what we talk about, you know, with the self-care element is that sometimes you have to find things about yourself that you've never experienced before. So therefore you can love on yourself to say, hey, look, you know, this is something new. This is something that I'm learning about me that I can do. And that's why this dance is so important to me, because of the fact that the steps help me talk to my body as well too, because after I get done with it, it's a whole mood, it's a whole workout. And my hips was like, hey, we're a little bit rocky here, we're a little bit discomfort here. And I'm like, well hip, what's that about? Like, but it's letting me be able to have that moment and to just love on myself and be able to have that dialogue and conversation. And I'm so thankful for it, because of the fact that I know that there's going to be other ladies that's having that same conversation. It's going to be, you know, feeling kind of shaky at first like me, but by the end of it be like, you know what? Do your own damn thing, boo. Like, get your life, because this is life right here all day. So that was me.
Yes, ma'am.
I just want to piggyback on that, Sheba. Like, you are absolutely right. Like, that was definitely a workout. I felt like I wasn't cheating myself out of the workouts that I was supposed to be doing by putting in work to learn the routine. For me, at the beginning, I was trying not to get in my head, and I had to just keep telling myself, like, you got this. This is part of who you are. And I love choreography. I love learning it. I love dancing. It looks so great in my head. And so when I see it like in real life, I'd be like, not quite how I see it in my head. And so for me, like, that was kind of like the beginning of the practice. Like, come on, Asha, you got this. Put some stank on it. Put some attitude on it.
Yes.
And then towards the end, it's just like, okay, there's some stank on that. It's some attitude on that. I feel more confident in what I'm doing. So looking at my video, I'm like, you still need to push through, but you did push through. So I take your progress and you keep moving with it, because, you know, that's where you are right now. Thank you. That's where you are right now. And I had so much fun, and I'm still having fun with it. And I'm trying to get my daughter to learn it too. If she will stay in the same room with me long enough to learn.
Gone again. Strikes.
I love that. So I love what both of you said. Sheba, you connected when you said, you know, it kind of woke up your hips, like, what's going on here? What's popping? It's definitely like dance brings you to a new level of body awareness that you didn't really have to pay attention to before. So now it's like, oh, like, my hips can move. My hips don't lie. They telling the truth right now, and I'm sore. So that's definitely a part of it. And it gives you, it wakes up parts of your body that you may have like kind of taken a step back from and not really paid attention to in that way. So I loved it that, you know, was kind of starting to awaken in you. And then Asha, you saying I have to put some stank on it. I love that. I love that. Whenever I'm taking class or anytime I'm learning dance, like, you got to add your stank, because that's what makes it more fun. That's how we bring together that self-love component, because you're allowing yourself to really express and like be you and like perform and enjoy that. So I love that you guys got that from the one practice, and I can't wait to continue on. Sheba, I can't wait for the next practice. I'm going to be there for the whole time next time so I can, you know, vibe out with you guys. But
listen, that's the thing that I love about Macaroni is that Macaroni can handle her own. Okay, she could be here, and here, and you don't know nothing. She'd be like, yes, that's right, let's go. So it's just like that cheerleader be like, never see a sweat, never, like 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, she was here doing self-love celebration. She was choreographing everybody. So I just wanted to say to you, Shan, like, you're amazing. All right, so take your flowers today and know that you are amazing, because this choreograph only shows a piece of you. Like, the gift that you are, it's a whole circle of moodness that just is great. Like, so it's one of those things that I think that's where you were talking about earlier about community. and just being able to see that community coming together and understanding like where you fit into that community and what that looks like, but to be embraced by it and to be accepted from it, that's when you know you got a home, and that is what it's about.
Absolutely, yes. I appreciate you for saying that. Definitely, because I'll be going through it, and you probably won't even know. Inside, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta do this and that. I'm like running around, but really on the outside, I'm like, so let's dance. But being able to like connect in that way, being grounded definitely helps me. And that's why we didn't do it today, but that's why doing things like those deep breathing exercises and like meditation and all of that, it helps me to kind of bring all of this together where it helps me to handle those things in the moment where I'm not stressing out and I can just kind of move through it. So I appreciate you for saying that. Any closing thoughts, ladies, on dance? Let me ask you one more question before we wrap up, because we are approaching the end of our session. And I have a whole list of little dance questions here that I wanted to go through. Oh, here's a good one. So does your dancing, in your opinion, does it change after a few drinks? Hi, baby.
We have a special appearance.
Hi, baby.
Today and Maria. So what do Yes Baby say? What do Yes Baby say?
Don't say no.
Yeah.
Don't say no. So cute.
So you have any remarks as far as how you like the Yes Mom dance? What do you want to say?
I just want to say I love you to see you dance.
Oh, honey.
Yeah. Do you like the Yes Mom song? What's your favorite part?
Like all the things.
All the things.
All of the things. All
right.
the things.
Well, have a good nap now.
Oh,
So sweet.
So I think for me, you were asking a dance song, right? Or a dance question? I'm sorry.
yeah. I said, what's your, like, how does your, if you've had a drink, does your dancing change? So like if we go out and we're doing the scene team line dance, would it change after you've had a drink, or is it about the same?
I'm out. I hope
So for me, it would not change with a drink. I think it might get even better. I think the stank would come out, and it's funny because you see a little bit of that stank in my video. But I think that to me, it would just be like you were talking about earlier about the cheerleader and just being like right there, because I know what they ain't seen is on the offsite, the split and the what did you do, the stand against the wall. Like I know Shan's stankaroni is gonna be all through and through that thing, because to be continued.
Absolutely. Oh, we got that footage. It's gonna be seen.
It's coming. It's definitely coming.
Well,
and then Tara will be there. I think that's what I'm looking for is us being able to come together and just have that moment where all the ladies, all the Yes Moms, all the dandelions are there, and that beat hits, and we know what to do, and we know how to do it. And then that line, that part right there, that part, oh my gosh, can we just do it, that part? That's what I'm waiting. It's just to see the formation of that.
That's gonna be a vibe.
Well, for me, yes, alcohol does change my dance. I've seen it on video, so it really depends on how much I've had, because I've seen one where it might have been over the limit and it ain't cute, but in my head it was cute. But my feet were tired. I was in some heels. My heels was dragging. I thought I was dipping. I barely went anywhere. Like it was none of the stuff that I thought that actually happened. when I saw it on tape. So I don't think for me it changes for the best once it's over a certain limit. But if it's like, if it's a good little bit and it's just like socially there, whatnot, I feel like I'm straight. I feel like I'm real good. Just over that limit, no ma'am, not cute.
Right here with you. That's why we get along so well, because I'm the same way. I'm the same way. You gotta have there's a limit. There's like you don't want to pass the limit. Once you pass the limit, shit may go left. So
when that 2-step get real slow, like a grandma 2-step, that's when you know that it's not, that it's beyond.
You've gone too far.
I've gone too far. She been know what I'm talking about. She's seen that video.
I love it. I love it. Well, thank you so much, ladies, for joining me in today's Midday Chat for this conversation for our National Dance Day and to talk about the B Scene line dance and the song. I appreciate both of you, especially just the fact that we can come together and just encourage each other and have such natural conversations like we've known each other for years. You would think we've known each other for years. So we want all the Dandelions to feel this energy and feel this community and the support that we have for you. And we appreciate you. I appreciate you. And until next time, guys, what do we say?
Bye.